Hi everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the US Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test, or just want to learn more about US history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who was the first president? George Washington. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. How many amendments does Constitution have? (27). Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who makes federal laws? Congress. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who signs bills to become laws? The president. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South? The Civil War. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older.